Some essentials for the day. My first time actually taking a Celsius as a pre-workout. About to hit a trail. A bunch of trails were closed out here into San Gabriel's. I'm sure I could do this hike without this bag, but definitely wanted to bring something to carry my water, a little bear spray, some snacks. Now this hat, wow man, I gotta tell you the story about this. This one's special. I did up getting the Solomon's. They're pretty much vegan. Just don't know if that glue is vegan or not. Hiking gear can definitely get pricey, but all you gotta do is invest once and they'll last forever. These were like 90 bucks and I've had them for like 13 years and they've probably been everywhere in the world with me.
We're gonna go on 3 hikes here in the Eaton Canyon area. You would normally park in the Eaton Canyon trailhead, which is the easiest. But today we parked at the Henninger Flats area to cross this river straight into.
At some point you reach the sign where you could either go to Eaton Canyon, Henninger, or walk up into Walnut Canyon. We're a little lazy and want to start off very light for our first time back on the trail, so Walnut Canyon it is.
So park at the Henninger Flats trailhead, walk across the river, and walk up this canyon.
Wow, underestimated Walnut Canyon. But then again, it's my first day back. If you go that way, you're gonna go to Henninger Flats. If you go this way, which is where we're going, you'll go to Eaton Canyon Falls. This is the intersection. Whoa, I'm winded.
Trailhead parking is very easy to find on Google Maps, but it's also very limited. Here is the intersection. We're at Mount Wilson. We're gonna take that down to Eaton Canyon
I feel like
Falls.
you're gonna hike through this entire fire lane till you get to our third point of this hike, which is a bridge. So that's an easier way to come into the falls if you have kids. So you can see the memorial bridge about there. So don't cross the bridge because that means you've gone too far, like I did. So as you're coming down this way, before getting to the bridge, you're gonna hang that left and come down this way. And then the trail connects to the main trail that comes out of the parking lot for Eaton Canyon, which is the easiest way to access this hike. These are the first little waterfalls with a cool little pool. What's a waterfall hike without a couple of river crossings?
It is an extremely popular hike, easy to get to and perfect for those hot summer days. So be patient, be kind to others, and let everybody enjoy. And like I told you, it's a packed house, but let's make it a party. Take your trash out too, please.
So you hike along the riverbed, keep on going with its flow all the way down until you find your marker where you crossed. I know I have to cross here to cross over there because the car is up there. Oh yeah, and the hat. It's the first time I officially take it out since the second time getting it. When it just came out, I hit up the founder and I was like, hey, is the hat fully vegan? As much as we tried, we couldn't figure out if the ink is vegan or not. But for me, it was safe to say that it was vegan friendly. So I got myself one and then I washed it after so many years. And sorry, I got a huge fly sticking onto my finger, but I washed it after a couple of years and I screwed it up. So I hit up Kavu, I hit up Dan, and I was like, yo, do you still have this print? I don't see it on your site. He's like, nah, dude, that's one of the original ones. And I was bummed out, and he's like, look, just pick out whichever other one you want. I was like, all right, cool. I waited a little bit, I didn't pick out anything. And then all of a sudden, he hits me up and he's like, Jay, I was digging in our old storage and I found one. He found one of the OG ones, this cool print, and he sent it over. So that's what I'm hiking with now. I love it. It folds in half. It's a cool conversation starter. It's the coolest hat on the trail, honestly. You should try one out. Cool little mesh underneath too. Keeps your head fresh. Ouch. About 3.1 miles. Look, socks completely dry. They did their job. The outpost from Solomon, you could see many river crossings. My Nike Dry Fits did pretty well. They didn't slip too much on them. This hat gave me a bunch of shade. I forgot my sunglasses. I didn't pack enough water. I didn't pack a snack. Feeling like a rookie my first time back. I did pack candy, very little water. I did forget my watermelon in the freezer. That would have been clutch because it's hot. Hopefully you get outside and hike high.
Here's one last look at the route I took using the Peloton app. That's how I track my hikes.
Also, please always bring a change of shoes when hiking. These things get dirty. You don't want to put them in your car. And this feels like heaven right after.
Today I parked in the neighborhood near the Mount Wilson Pine Crest Gate.
If you're gonna do Henninger Flats, you gotta park inside the neighborhood where it's over 2 hours, so make sure you read the signs, otherwise you might get ticketed. And yes, it's the easier entrance, so you will see the school buses dropping off summer camps.
This gate gives you access to all the 3 hikes I am covering, but it's very important to remember that they do lock this gate at sunset, so make sure you get out of there with enough time to get back to your car, otherwise you're going to be trying to jump that fence. We can go ahead and head down across the bridge to the intersection where it leads you down into Eaton Falls, or continue up that Mount Wilson toll road straight up to Henninger Flats.
It's pretty much a gradual climb on a fire lane with no shade, so whenever you do find some shade like this tree, catch some. You're gonna need it. So on the previous hike, we came up Walnut Canyon, and to head to the falls, we made a left. But this time we're gonna go up straight this fire road, mile 1 marker. Damn, we got 2 more to go. There's some benches on the way. Just make sure there's no snakes. At about 1.5 miles, you have this tree that's going to give you a bunch of shade overlooking the city. You come from over there, up here, around the mountain. So taking the views, you earned them. I shit you not, it has to be at least 15 degrees cooler in this shade. And 1.5 miles into this hike, we have a straight fire road, or what used to be a railway road. It gets hot, dude. Hitting mile marker 2. There's the other bench. Some nice shade. The 2 mile marker, that was my marker to rehydrate. I can feel it in my lips. My lips are super dry. If you're peeing out in nature, you can tell if you're hydrated by the color of your pee. You want it to be as light as possible. I got this here. Little hydro flask that's gonna keep me hydrated, and then some frozen watermelons for extra hydration. Let's go. Wow, that was challenging. And not challenging because the hike's difficult, but challenging because it's a gradual incline, and today it's summertime and that sun is beating. So we're gonna find a shaded bench, rehydrate for a little bit, and then walk around. There's restrooms, there's campgrounds down there. Currently closed, but yeah, you could camp up here, and we'll go check out a couple cool buildings. So with that said, frozen watermelons, of course some tahini. Just let them melt, cool you down. Used to be a fire station. Beware of rattlesnakes. Yep, there's a lot of rattlesnakes out here. We'll walk up. You too, Jeff. Enjoy. So we just hiked up the Mount Low Railway, and the dude we just met is hiking through these mountains up to Monday. So came up to introduce himself and and let me know that he's out here. Make some contact with humans, just in case he doesn't come out. You just never know when you're out here in the wild, and a lot happens out here.
Walk around Henninger Flats to check out the cool buildings that are left, the nursery, the old fire department, and if you do need to re-up with water, you could get fresh water there.
This is pretty cool. You got some benches overlooking the city.
And once you're done taking in the views,
Follow the way you came in, right back over the bridge. Maybe I should come back for the Altadena Crest trail. I know the finish line sucks. It's concrete, just straight up.
I like to track my hikes with Peloton. This one was about 2 hours and 50 minutes at 5.5 miles, about 1,500 feet of elevation. It took a little bit longer than usual because we were hanging out.
The Solomons did good, but always bring some slides. So is Altadena Crest Trail worth it?
It's in the same area where we've hiked to Eaton Canyon Falls and Henninger Flats, so I figured we'd do it.
You'll hit a 0.75 marker before coming over around the mountain, and it looks like we're about to descend. But then you reach a memorial to who I believe are some firefighters. Here it goes. Arthur Rewesa and Christopher Edman. And as I began to continue on the trail, I looked down here at this wash. There's another cross down there. And then you start heading down the mountain. You'll reach this 2-mile marker. Keep on going. So as you're coming down, passing that 2-mile marker, maybe you're at 2.2 now. We're gonna keep on going down this trail, hopefully out to the street and back to the car. And right away, you see it. You got some steps, make it a little hiker friendly. You get the fences over there kind of guiding you, and this will lead out to the street. Voila. You're right out onto the street. You're gonna take the street back onto the car. This 2.5 mile marker is gonna lead you up that way to make the loop, but we're not gonna make the loop. We're walking towards the car on the concrete.
I exited on the Zane Gray trailhead and got on East Loma Alta Drive to get back to the car near the Mount Wilson gate.
So is Altadena Crest Trail worth it? I don't think so. It's a quick 3 miles behind people's backyards, and that's it. But if you are training for, let's say, 5K, because it is about 3.2 around there, 3.3 miles, it might be good. Go enjoy Eaton Falls or do Henninger Flats instead. Definitely prefer those over Altadena Crest Trail. It does connect to a longer trail, so if you're looking for something super long, that might be it.